Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Clean Slate Video Club where we gather, well, right now we're gathering every single day, but normally we gather once a week to talk about movies. So comment down below what you think about the movie we watched this week, and that is The Others from 2001. My name's Carson. That guy over there is Daniel Garza. And today, we're talking about The Others. This is the last of our classic section of our 31 Nights of Halloween. Early 2000s classic film at this point, which is crazy. I would consider it a classic. I feel like I grew up hearing about this movie but never watched it till this time. But
yeah, remind me to fix something on my GoPro after this because it stopped doing the blinking light. So now when the screen goes black, I don't know if
I was gonna say you look terrified right now.
I did. I was like
am I actually recording?
Anyway, all right, guys. So here is the log line for The Others. Also, welcome back to 31 Nights of Halloween, everybody. So glad to have you. We're on the 10th movie, so we're actually coming up to the halfway point of.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy. So, all right. So here is the log line. In 1945, immediately following the end of the Second World War, a woman who lives with her two photosensitive children on her darkened old family estate in the Channel Islands. Is that it? Channel Islands? Yeah. Becomes convinced that the home is haunted.
If it's not the Channel Islands, that means it's like the Chanel Islands, and that sounds stupid.
The Chanel West Coast Islands.
Yeah, Doctor Who is in this. I didn't realize that was even the guy, Charles Eccleston, or not Charles, Christopher Eccleston.
Nerd alert.
He's also in 28 Days Later. He's the evil military guy. Yeah.
Yep.
Look at him. And obviously, Miss Nicole Kidman. I don't know why I looked down at my phone to look at her name.
And Nicole Kidman, everyone.
As if she's not like one of the most famous people out there.
Right. Nicole Kidman is my Marilyn. What's that one girl?
Marilyn Manson. You'd kill for her.
The Devil Wears Prada girl that everybody thinks is so good.
Devil Wears Prada. I don't remember her name.
What is that girl? Crap, this is gonna bug me now.
Okay, Natalie Portman.
No.
What's her name? Nicole Kidman, if you're a film fan, is kind of like Mother Teresa at this point. If you go to AMC, you see her face. Meryl Streep. She's cool.
Everybody glazes Meryl Streep, but I don't think she's that great, to be honest.
She's done some classics that I like, but
sure.
I don't care about her new films. I feel like a Nicole Kidman film coming out, though, I'd be like, oh, Nicole Kidman.
Nicole Kidman, I think, has done way better things than Meryl Streep.
We should compare their filmographies for an episode. Leading Ladies Month?
Nicole Kidman November?
Nicole Vember.
Nicole Vember. Coming soon. Anyway.
Okay, I do want to say, this movie is, for those of you that watched it with us, is a very fascinating film. It's from director, what's this guy's name? Oh my goodness. From director
Alejandro Amenábar.
Yeah, and he's done a few other things, but I think this is his most significant film as far as I can tell. And this is like a Gothic horror film. So if you've seen anything that kind of fits that vibe, this is 100% the same kind of thing. Very Edgar Allan Poe-esque in a lot of ways. So it's very enjoyable. It's light on the horror in some ways. I think, light on disturbing imagery. So I think if you're a little bit more sensitive to gore or violence, this is probably a good pick for you for the Halloween season.
Yeah, so I would say I was actually surprised of how not so many scary things happen in this haunted movie. It is more like a psychological thriller rather than a horror. There is still a lot of suspense there. There's still a lot of questions there, which makes the movie.
Exactly.
However, the one scene that freaked the crap out of me was the old lady when she had the gown over her head.
Oh, when you think it's the daughter sitting there, and then she turns around. I can hear a little bit of an echo, but Yeah, when she turns around, it's so horrifying.
Dude, it was the worst thing ever. I was like, oh, I was making all those ugly faces.
Old people are gross too. Like, come on.
Yeah, actually, like, in for a good reason, right? Every single time there's an old person movie, like, they sell it for how.
Yeah, I was just thinking like Hereditary, all the naked people, old people at the end. You're like,
of, like, what is the grandma?
The
like,
Visit.
The grandma. Yeah, The Visit. Yeah,
Yeah, old people are scared. We could do an old people horror film month.
Oh gosh,
probably,
we probably could do a whole month on it.
yeah, it's very scary.
So some of more of my likes, I would say, is a lot of the filmography, like the cinematography of this movie was really, really cool. Like, even the editing, really well. I like the wraparounds that they're doing. It was just really nice and clean. The set in general was really cool.
Yeah.
And I would say the Nicole Kidman's character is like such a good character in terms of anxious, but also very protective.
Nuanced character.
Yeah,
like you dislike her and like her all at once, and that's hard to pull off. Like if you put like negative traits in a character, it's risky sometimes, and I think they did a good job of balancing that.
Yeah, I think so too. Anyway, so those are a lot of my likes. I thought the camera work was really, really cool. I liked the lighting and just kind of even some of like the. What is it called? Not noir. Did you already mention kind of noir vibes in it?
Yeah, I think that kind of crosses over with the whole gothicness of it. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, really good movie overall. I would say the main point for me was the story. Like the story, you think it's going one way, and then I think it's a twist, but there's
multiple twists.
Okay, well, I'm talking about the biggest twist.
Okay,
at the
yeah,
end.
It's a good twist. I think it's a very satisfactory twist.
I would say for the most part, horror movies are very, very predictable. And I did not see that coming. I
want to rewatch it, actually, because of it.
Yeah, no, literally. And I literally sat there. I was like...
Yeah, jaw dropped.
That was so awesome. Good. No,
yeah, I don't want to
really
spoil
it,
but the way they reveal what is happening, like the solution to our mystery, is such a like perfectly executed twist. It's like honestly as good as something like Shutter Island with that twist. Even more unexpected, to be honest. And yeah, I thought the tension of this film builds constantly. Kind of like yours. It's almost like a thriller in a lot of ways. So I remember being very anxious watching this. I felt like I was gonna explode, right? Like I was very nervous. I wanted to look up the ending. I had like every now and then when I watch a movie, I have the urge to like spoil it because I'm so anxious.
Yeah, that's why you spoil the movies for me all the time.
Never. No, I was so anxious for this movie, and then when you get to that reveal, you're like, what? And it's also, it does something that I like when a horror film does this, or any movie, where it has like this kind of bittersweet feeling, kind of like a nostalgic, bittersweet, melancholy vibe, and this movie nails that feeling. And I think a lot of gothic horror films do tend to do that, but that's one of my favorite things in a horror film. If it's not like the most disturbing thing I've ever seen, that's the other feeling I like. So perfect.
Okay. One other let's get into some dislikes. I have a couple. I thought the acting of the kids was pretty atrocious. It was just so like it seemed very caricature
the little boy
of like
more so. I guess she was pretty bad too.
Weird sentence. I think so. It was almost like they were trying to sell it so hard of like that she was, I
feel like those child actors knew the twist.
They read the full script.
It felt like they did.
And then also the butler and what was the other, the like babysitter? There was
the girl,
the nurse?
the girl who was mute, and then like a nanny, and then like a gardener.
Just the butler or the gardener or whatever, and then the nanny. I thought the same thing. Like they didn't have really great like roles.
I feel like
the
mute girl was actually a pretty good actress, but her role was pretty under. Yeah, I guess she could have had more of a role.
Yeah, it just seemed like they were such a significant part of the end, where I didn't get like a lot from them in the beginning, and which in that case to me feels like Scooby-Doo, right? When like the main villain is just like this blip of a person at the beginning. Yeah. That's kind of how this felt. So I did ding it for that, but overall out of 5, probably giving this movie 3.5.
Ooh, I don't know what I gave this. Let me check Letterboxd so I don't lie. I might have gave it a 4. I was high off this movie for a minute.
It was really good, and I think the twist does,
see,
count
here's
for
the
a lot
thing:
of
when a movie has a twist, sometimes it's like it's just not satisfactory. And the mystery for this film was so good, and like it built up so well, and there's so many different directions it could go in. If it didn't have like a good solution, it would have been like movie ruining for me, honestly.
Yeah, that's facts.
I gave it 4 stars. Yeah, I really liked it. So,
Okay,
you know, I could see 3.5 is probably
still
more
pretty
valid,
good.
but
Yeah. It's
There's
just
a few
those two
things.
things. Sometimes those take me out, and it did anyway.
actually, weird nitpick. I think the lighting in this movie could have been better to fit
Interesting.
the Gothic vibe. I think it could have just been darker visually overall.
Yeah. Okay.
For a movie where they're like purposely blocking out the sun, it was pretty bright most of the time.
Man, I think
Small aesthetic choice that I didn't. Yeah, whatever. Doesn't matter that
Anyway.
much.
All right, cool. Well, I think that's going to do it. Now, let's rate this. If you are the mom, 1 out of 10, how scary is this for you?
Probably 10. Like, this is like, especially if you get to the end of this movie, it's still scary for her in the end, probably.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like, what's the word? It's like gonna change your entire view of everything that's ever happened in your entire life forever.
100%.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I would probably go about a 9 out of 10.
I have to rewrite my theology. Like, I would be so cooked.
Yeah. I mean, figure out... Anyway. All right, guys. Well, that is going to do it for the others. This, guys, we are finishing up day 10 already of
That's crazy.
the 31 Nights of Halloween. It is going by. We are a third of the way done now. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Thank God
So-
that we're almost done.
Anyway, guys, so thanks for sticking around with us. We appreciate it. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to our channel on YouTube. Go give us 5 stars, give us a thumbs up, give us a like, whatever, comment, do all those things that you're supposed to do for podcasts, and we would
Ring
very
that
much so
bell.
appreciate it. Ring the bell for notifications every single time we post, because you never know when we're gonna post. It could be very late or very early. Anyway, guys,
Yeah.
thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you tomorrow for another episode. Be kind, rewind, peace.
Peace.